Hari Om. Om. Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Triguna-rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namam. Om Shri Guru-Bhyo Namaha. On this auspicious day of Guru-Pūrnimā, I greet all of you. May the grace and blessings of the Guru Tattva and the Guru Parampara be upon every one of you. In our Indian spiritual tradition, we have always equated Guru with God Himself, with the Supreme Brahman. And all these three, Supreme Brahman, God and Guru, are shown to be one truth which is also shining in our hearts. Thus, in the Dakshinamurti Stotra, in the Dhyana Shlokas, it is said, Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Therefore, the Guru Tattva is something that defies our intellect, that challenges our imagination. Is the Guru outside? Is the Guru inside? The answer given by the Rishis is, he is both outside and inside. Being outside, he pushes our thoughts inwards. Being inside, he pulls our thoughts towards the truth of our pure existence. As the Dhyana Shlokas elsewhere also show, the Guru really is a supreme intelligence. He pervades the entire universe. For example, the shloka I recited went, Brahmanandam. Guru is the bliss of Brahman. And when he manifests in a certain way, he comes across as Paramasukadam Dadati. He seems to be the source of happiness. Otherwise, he himself is happiness. Kevalam, with no differentiation possible. And Jnanamurti, essentially, he is an embodiment of the highest wisdom. Among the other points that appear, one or two deserve a mention. Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam. He is the witnessing consciousness of all thoughts, good and bad. Lastly, Tattvamasi Adi Lakshanam or Lakshyam. He is pointed out by the great statements like Tattvamasi, that thou art. However, in our tradition, the forms that this Guru Tattva takes, apparently other than us, apparently distinct from us, also are to be revered. For through a human form, especially, the Guru Tattva does wonders. No matter how much internet advances, how much artificial intelligence progresses, Guru in a human form will always be very effective, very relevant, as long as the student also is in human form. If one of you says, no, our children are likely to be machines with artificial intelligence, then those machines with artificial intelligence may have a machine with artificial intelligence as their guru. But as long as your children, your grandchildren are in flesh and blood, are in human form, with all the unthinkable range of emotions, unthinkable range of thoughts, ideas, and also confusions, another human form will make a big difference. I once saw at a Higginbotham's shop upstairs of a coffee shop in Chennai. It was written, just as staircases will always be in human society, even if the most excellent elevators come into the scene, the staircases will never be completely removed. Books will always be useful. Kindle may come and other facility to read a book on the net, on the screen may come, but a printed book has its value. And the shop said, come buy our books. Higginbotham's is a famous bookstore, as you know. Similarly, in fact, not similarly, 1,000 times more validly, the human form of the Guru will always be valid, will always be necessary. A question frequently asked is, do we really need a Guru? And the answer, beyond any doubt, is for 999 out of 1,000 people, a Guru is really necessary. If you are that 1 in 1,000, then your case may be different. But even there, we would say certain people inspire you, influence you. Or as it happened with Shuka Muni, he had to be endorsed by Janaka Maharaja. This is wisdom. What you have now is wisdom. Shuka Muni was already enlightened, but somebody had to say that this is all there is. You don't need to know anything more. So Shuka Muni, son of Vyasa, also had a guru in Janaka. For humor's sake, it is said Janaka collected Guru Dakshina before itself, whatever it was. For afterwards, Shuka Muni may say, you didn't teach me anything. You just said you already have the wisdom. Therefore, you and I need to be humble and we need to learn from the illustrious teachers. God himself is the foremost teacher. Then luminaries like Shankara, Ramanuja, Madhva are extraordinary teachers. And then in our own times, we have been blessed to come in contact with great teachers. So we must learn from them and we must put our all kutarka aside. Nobody says you must have blind belief. Everyone says have belief, have faith, which is in fact supported by reason, supported by tarka, which is supported by intelligent thinking. In this way, this GURU-POORNIMA, which is that one special day in the whole year where we bow down before the Guru Parampara, Bhagavan, Ishvara, then Vyasa, Shankara, other Acharyas. So that whole illustrious Guru Parampara, we offer our reverential pranams on this day and commit ourselves again to sincere sadhana. Hari Om. Om Shri Guru-Bhyo Namaha. Once more, best wishes to all of you. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayana. Om Shri Devi Namaha.